This is the guide to getting to 25 bees, I think. To get into 25 bees, even 30 maybe, in Beast Home Simulator. Yeah. By the way, guys, if you guys want anything new you want me to upload, like any new games or Roblox, I will. I will be doing a new game that's kind of odd, but it's kind of cool at the same time. I can't find the original, but I will soon. So yeah, this is how to do the full guide on getting to 25 bees. So first, as you're new, you might as well just look at the tutorial and just go get a hive. Basically, you'll start off with two pieces of equipment that will basically start your run. You'll start off with a pouch, will have a 200 capacity. That doesn't sound good, but it will be useful as it is like the beginning of your whole entire life, basically. It's like as soon as you're born. Then you have the scooper. It collects 2 pollen from 2 patches in front of you in 0.8 seconds. First, if you're going to want to get as much pollen as you can in this game as a noob, you can't really. You just have to go over to... Dandelion is a good field, but what I recommend doing is trying to do this parkour over at the mushroom field. Going up these little pads, you will find a royal jelly. This will be your very first one that is hidden. Kind of, it's not really hidden, but still, it counts. So yeah, once you claim it, it will be like kind of shadowy. You can see it there. The royal jelly is right there. If you don't know what the royal jelly does, it basically randomizes your bee. But you will spawn with an egg. This will be your very first bee to ever hatch in game. Go over to your hive that you've collected. It's over here. And you're going to press on the eggs/items. You'll find all these items, but first, the only thing you'll have is a basic bee egg. You can get these from over here in the shop. The max is 10 million honey. It doesn't change. Either way, I'll get to that soon, how important it is. But you'll have a picture of this egg, this exact egg, and you can walk over here. You can drag the egg from your inventory and slot it onto one of the 5 slots here. And you'll get your first basic bee. Well done, you've got a basic bee. This is actually a basic bee here. It's a little small, but there's not thousands, but there's tons of bees that you'll discover soon once I get them all. But so far I can't because I'm only at the 38. But either way, I'm going sidetracked. You're just gonna keep getting pollen. And I recommend saving up. Oh, also, when your capacity is full, see here, it'll have your capacity out of 200. You go back over to your hive and you collect honey. So make honey. Your bees will just start going up to your skin and collect honey and go into those little slots. They all have little spots to go into and sleep. Sometimes they can get tired, and also they have traits for the best food to feed them. You can feed these bees to give them better level ups. And there's also some very good coloured hives. There are 3 colours. There's red, blue and white. I'm not sure what's the best one right now, but there has been updates to changing which one is the best. Once you're back here, I recommend saving up to get a new backpack, which is the jar. This one has 750 capacity, so way more than that. You have an extra 550 pollen. Once you have that, you just keep scooping up. And once you've done that, I recommend saving up until you get the clippers or the magnet. These two are very good. Magnet is good, but I say clippers. Collects 9 pollen from the patch in front of you in 0.6 seconds. Very efficient. Now remember, this is only the start of your game, of your own. And also I have another secret to show you. If you're in this year, where the Christmas tree is, it doesn't matter. Just behind the dispenser of honey, which you can claim for 5x haste and a little bit of honey, you'll find this little gap in this wall. These tickets, I will explain now in a second, are very useful in your game and are very valuable. So keep them saved. do this little parkour course. This bee mask is very, very expensive. Do not mind about that one. Do not go across over there. Do this parkour. Let's hope I don't die. There we go. So there's a little ledge so you don't fall off. And here is your second royal jelly that is hidden. It is right on top of the tent of the noob bear. A little noob bear. We don't really see him often once you get into the other higher levels. Well, he helped us along the way, but still, either way, once you keep grinding the pollen, which I'd recommend in the sunflower or mushroom, once you have that, you have the final pieces, the vacuum and the, let me see, canister, which goes up to 10,000 capacity, and this does 13 surrounding patches, which collects 2 pollen. So pretty efficient. But either way, there are also field colours. Correct. We have three colours, which I said: white, blue, and red. There's some that are multicoloured, but some are just plain. This one over here in the sunflower is multi. Mushroom is red pollen. Not the best, but you know, it's beginner time. So yeah. Also, these are new. There is enemies. Oh, sorry guys, I had a hiccup. There are these enemies in the fields which will have different health and levels. So like, for example, this is a level 1 ladybug which has 12 health. Guys, don't ask me how I know. I just do, okay? Now you're gonna keep up. Oh my god, I have the hiccups. Either way, so look there, this is a ladybug. It's a level 1, it's 12 health. And also these new blooms that are in the place. They spawn just here, and they have a little levels. And once you pick them up, once you reach the bar fully, petals will fall down from the sky, and you're gonna have to catch them, and they give you honey and rewards. So yeah, keep that in mind. This will be a very helpful technique. So yeah, you're gonna hunt a honey from 2 red bloom petals. Once you filled up your canister and gotten 5 bee eggs, well done, you've just unlocked the new area. Now, I'll be talking about the combinations that'd be good for like this and all that, and like what the HQ is for the blue. There's a Bucko bee and the Riley bee over there in the right, in the red, on the left. So once you have 5 bees, you can enter the next field. Well, few fields. This is bamboo, spider, and strawberry. These are very, very good fields for and you'll be using these fields a good bit once you get used to the game and you're about my level. Because I'm not good. Please don't tell me. You don't have to tell me that I'm that bad. I know. And if you guys are wondering, where's our next royal jelly that's hidden? Let me show you. It's more parkour. Don't mind me, I have boots, so I'm jumping very high. Climb up this way. Don't mind that, that's the moon shard area, which we'll get to in a while. I might have to do some few parts on this video, so I'm sorry, but I will get through this as fast as I can. So once you're up here, just follow me. These 3 pieces of bamboo, you're going to do a little bit of parkour, and on the third one, the biggest one, you will get your 3rd royal jelly. Now what I recommend is now using these royal jellies to get something good. You can still use them, but I recommend just saving up for anything good, or like you have one bee in mind that you might want. Now remember, the better rarity, like the like mythic, are very difficult. You get like epics and commons a lot, but you can still get legendaries a little bit. There's a little chance of getting a legendary, which is very good. And I'll be talking about that in another video and what their traits of bees are. So yeah. Either way, this field is very good. It's the spider field. A level 4 spider will spawn in with 100 health. So don't get high hopes. Yeah, I know. Sad. Strawberry field. 2 ladybugs will spawn in with level 20 well, with level 2 and 3. Sorry, no, not level 20. Once you kill them, they give you some rewards. Remember, everything that you kill gives you a reward. So basically, I recommend killing the spider first and then grinding in here. If you are using, depends on what type of bee color are you using. So if you mostly red bees, go into the strawberry field. If you have blue bees, go into here at the bamboo, which will spawn 2 rhino beetles, which are pretty strong, but you'll be fine. So yeah, either way. And white or like common, just stay in here. Common, like bees are like grey or black. That's white. Now, don't want to go into the 15 zone. You're gonna want to save up for these for the eggs, and also there will be these plants or sprouts that will spawn around the map, and they are like a big spotlight. So like this, there's a big light in the sky, so you can tell where this plant is, and it'll have a number on it. It will have like 100k. That's the normal amount for that plant, which isn't a lot for me. But it is a good bit for new players. So yeah, don't need to focus on those right now. The hive hub will be very useful as you get to 25 bees. But, oh no, 20 bees, sorry. But we don't want to go that deep. So yeah, once you've done that, you're going to want to come here, and if you have 10 bees, so officially, well done, you've made it to the Brave Bee section. Now there's less spots here, but there is good pollen. One over here is the tree stump field. This has an enormous slug. What? Stump snail, and it has 30 million health. But luckily the HP saves, so don't worry, you can come back here later. But your bees do get very tired very, very, very easily. Tired or exhausted bee, I think it's called, one of them is called tired or exhausted. They, like this one right here, right there, exhausted bee, I think it is, will not lose any sleep. It will stay fighting the whole time. So it's kind of the myth, the legend. Either way, after getting 10 bees, you're in the pineapple patch. This is the other field that has white, red and blue pollen, but not as much as blue and red. It has mostly white and is a very good field for kind of new players. We're going into the mid stage now, guys, kind of. We're in the mid stage right now. Well, like mid-early, you know what I mean? Either way, let's not make my bees all exhausted to death. You'll also find this treat dispenser, which you can get for the club. It'll give you 50, I don't know how many treats actually. Bit of honey, haste, and a pineapple. Over here's a memory match for 25,000 honey, but I say you guys are usually getting to the max now. You can buy, and it's just basically a memory. The best strat is to go like up and down like this. See what I'm doing? Look at how good I am. He's gonna go over the blind gas. Oh well, look at those rewards though. That's some good rewards if you do get anything. You get royal jellies and all. Now, is there any royal jelly around here that is secret? No. Actually, yes there is. There's a few, I think. But it's over there in the shop where the fella is. But either way, there's another little spot. A little hidden pineapple is over here, and they'll give you a few. I think there's a little object in. No, there's nothing in there. If you go over to the shop, there's a little bee bag. Jump up here, skip past this retro swarm challenge. Defense the hives. The hives, it's fixed. It's literally like an old-fashioned like battle thingy. Now, don't really mind this place, since you can't really get in here today. You need like a hat or something. You need like a... Oh yeah, you need a helmet to get in here. So... Oh yeah, the shop. Sorry, I forgot about the shop. This shop has way more and is way more useful. So now we have a new parachute. This is a parachute you can use to glide down the mountain and reach new places. Press jump while in the air to open. Basically double jump, but if you're using the cannons, which you need like a certain amount of like red bees or a certain amount of discovered bees. It's like a new index, like discover like 5 types of bees. And you have to double tap in the air if you're using those. But if you jump once and jump again in the air, yeah, you glide. But this is a better glider, which I'll show you guys later. This only costs 500k, so yeah, save up for that. We now have the Mega Jug, 25,000 capacity. So this is a bit better, it's 5,000 plus. Skip through these. The best is a Port-O hive. A miniature hive you can wear on your back. Instantly converts some pollen to honey. This is a very useful back like gear, as it converts, as I said, 100 plus convert rate, which isn't much, but still it's good enough. Plus 5 instant conversion. This means when you're converting pollen into honey at the hive, it will be 5+% faster. So yeah, that's the best one. I'd say saving up to either the pulsar or the electromagnet. Once you've done that, save up, get rid of the scissors and get the honey dipper. Honey dipper is very useful. Now the gear is here. Now there was some gear in the last shop, but it wasn't really good for new players. But yeah, this propeller hat is very useful and you can get this for 2.5 million honey. So yeah, save up for this. It's very useful. 25 gumdrops, 100 pineapples and 5 moon shards. If you guys don't know how to get moon shards, you can wait until night time, so it actually is. And you wait and you'll see these little yellow bees around one of the fields. Oh yeah, I forgot, there's a clover field over there. I just forgot because there's a big ladder to it. I'm so sorry guys. That's a pretty good field for grinding there. They will spawn somewhere, and once you fetch shoo them away, so like walk over them, a moon shard will spawn in the middle. So yeah, that's how they get moon shards for like new players. And they do give you rewards if you step on the spots where the fireflies were. The fireflies, just bees. If you step on them with the little green sparkles, if you stand on them for long enough, you will find good rewards, like maybe royal jellies, maybe an egg, I don't know. And then you have these guards. All these guards are getting better and better, as you can see. Looker guard, bomber guard, hasty guard, brave guard. Brave guard is going to be difficult. You're going to need to find stingers, which is not very obtainable at this point. So yeah, I know, it's pretty annoying. Moon shards again. Bomber is the sunflower seeds, which you can get in the sunflower fields. Very easy. Talk to Mama Bear and she will give you some rewards for doing her quests. She's over at the sunflower field at the little tent. And then the same thing, Looker guard and the bomber guard are the same thing, basically. Different colour. So yeah, belt bag. These are belts. These will be more expensive but more useful as you go on. 3 stingers, 50 sunflower seeds, and 50 pineapples. Those 2 things, the pineapple and the seeds, are both very good for feeding bees. You can also get stingers from the vicious bee, which is very difficult to kill, as the more you level up, the more levels it gains as well. But if you have damaged bees, it's going to be easier to kill. And then hiking boots. Boots are very expensive and are very, very useful, I have to say. So look, these boots right here are very, very good. that my cursor was on. 50 blueberries and 50 strawberries. You can get these at the blueberries can be found at any blue fields, and red strawberries you can find at strawberry fields mostly. So yeah, pretty useful. And there's also a little bag. This is where you place down a little paper bag, and after about an hour, a little sprout will spawn out of it and start growing. There's multiple there's multiple of these plant pots, but still, these plant pots will be more valuable. These will be more expensive but better rewards. So like you have these little tokens, which I don't know what are you, but either way, what I was saying, sorry, I screwed up there about the shop. You're going to want to go around the side. See up here, if you jump on the blue little ledge and jump up these little pads, go to this last white pad and jump across. Climb up here to the blue, and you will find a present if you're playing in the Christmas update. And you'll find a royal jelly and honeysuckle. And I think that's dice over there. Honeysuckle will have like an effect, I think. Let me just check now. There it is. Makes bees instantly convert some pollen into honey when your bag becomes full. Cool down as 30 seconds. And you have these little smooth dice. These dice will give you boosters. Now, trying to get into boosters. You're starting to get into these, you've got this little dice. Once you've gotten up there, if you click on them or use them, they will give you a random area that you have unlocked already, and it will have a multiplier. So for example, if I rolled a dice and it landed on the blue flower field and it gave me a 3x multiply, that means it'll give me 3x the pollen in this field. So yeah, it's very, very useful. I keep on saying that everything's useful, but it is. Now, tickets. There's actually another secret spot under the stairs at the 5 entry. You'll find a little gap or the tickets inside. These tickets can get you a lot of stuff, and will get you and there's some stuff that will make you suffer a lot. Like you have to pay tickets for like upgrades that might need to help you with challenges that will take it forever. But you can spend a ticket at these little converters, which will instant convert your pollen to honey instead of going back to your hive all of a sudden. Also, to go straight to your hive instead of walking all the way back, you can use these little whirlwigs. Teleports you and your bees to your hive and briefly increases your convert rate. Cooldown is 3 minutes, so it's pretty good for a kind of late game if you're going for like a speed run kind of. But like I was saying, tickets, they can get you a ton of stuff. You can buy stuff that are exclusive, I'd say, like over there. In there, I think, in that little star place, which I will get to soon, but not right now. So, once you grind and you keep in the honey, you'll soon get 15 bees. Well done. Now, I'm going to stop the video here because it's not 15 minutes and I have to verify my account. So, see you guys all in the next video, and I might just upload the other video first, the second video. So, see you guys all later.